Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back. Let's double check real quick, make sure we've got sound and video working tonight. Looks like we do. Woo! We are back on track right from the beginning this time, so I don't have a nice monologue of like 5 minutes of dead space this time. Hope everybody is doing great tonight. If you stop in, thanks. Tonight is me just kind of having a chill night. I am going to play some Crisis Core tonight. I'm going to go back to High on Life probably tomorrow, but tonight I am super excited to give Final Fantasy Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion a try. I remember absolutely loving this game when it came out. It was the reason that I bought a PSP. And yeah, that's how long ago this came out. Queenie, how's it going? Sound is good, so is video. Awesome, that's what I like to hear. Like I said, thanks for stopping by. I hope everybody's having a good night. I don't really have much to hang out in here and say before we get started. So yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and head over straight to the game itself because I am excited to hang out. Cheers. I'm glad to hear it's going well, Queenie. All right. So let's just pop over here, select that, and hope for the best as we flip over. Et voila! Everything looks like it's worked so far. That's such a beautiful, like, loading screen image. Like, I love everything about this game. I love the story of Crisis Core more than I liked Final Fantasy VII. Let's see. Haven't played too many of the Final Fantasy games. Only 1 and 2, 4, depending on your country of origin. Yes, I remember that. That used to be like the OG nerd cred to know which one was which. So Crisis Core, for the uninitiated, when Final Fantasy VII came out, you know, eventually you learn the story about Zack Fair, who was the oh, I gotta make sure I'm actually clicked over here again. Zack Fair, who was the real soldier that sort of inspired Cloud, in the simplest way to put it. And this game, Crisis Core, gave us the backstory on Zack and everything that happened with him, how he became a first-class soldier. See, like, this is the opening to Final Fantasy VII, but with Zack instead of Cloud. Is kind of what it looks like. It's kind of what it mirrors. It's not, but that's what it mirrors. That's what I thought it was at first because of the train. Well, I guess the train part is, I think. But either way, this game so far looks really pretty, this opening cinematic. But yeah, so it fills in the gaps of Sephiroth and his brothers, Angeal and Genesis, and gives us a lot more backstory as to what really happened in Final Fantasy VII in the parts that Cloud doesn't quite remember. Now, spoilers for the ending of the remake, the Final Fantasy VII remake. Zack survives, which is not something that happens in this game. And they said, and I don't know how much we can trust this, that they didn't change the ending to this game to reflect remake, but we shall see. All right. It's about to go back to that same video. Also, can I just point out that I graduated high school the year that this came out the first time, 2007. All right, new game. Here we go. I want to listen to it in English. Let's see here. Hey, what just happened to video? Oh, okay. Oh, that was because it's something. I don't know. Wasn't 3 the first one to introduce more modern technology? I think so. I will admit that I don't quite remember. Set camera controls. We'll just go with default. Brightness. You know what? That looks good right there. Begin. Yes. All right, let's do it. I remember I played the first Final Fantasy. I have an old school SNES like emulator where I played the first one, and then what else? And then like 7, 8, 9, everything from 7 onward, with Final Fantasy X being my second favorite game of all time. Like, easily, far and away, I love Final Fantasy X. And then Final Fantasy VII is a pretty close game up there. You were busy being 9. Nice. That makes me feel ancient. Maybe I'm just old, so I think all graphics look good, but like, I kind of love this. This just reminds me, every modern Final Fantasy game has these awesome opening intros. Nothing tops Blitzball and Xanarkand in Final Fantasy X for me, but yeah, you see how this, well, I guess you wouldn't know, Queenie, but for the people who've played Final Fantasy VII, this very much mirrors the opening to that game. And Jill, I think that's how you pronounce it, I don't remember.
Zack, focus. There are no Shinra troops on this train, understood?
So that means I can punch everybody, right? I dig it. Whoa! He's breakdancing.
Hello to you too.
Whoop. Hurdles. Do you think hurdles were part of the necessary soldier training? Okay, alright. We're just out here flexing at this point. Zack is just cutting everybody down. Oh, I forgot that he doesn't have the Buster Sword yet. Because Angeal had it, if you didn't see it on his back. I don't know, Cecil fighting to obtain one of the crystals and then fighting air sea monsters was pretty cool. Agreed. Hurdles suck and I hope to never have to do one ever again. Hurdles are definitely something of more of a, what's a good word? More of like a luxury than a necessity. I could never hurdle. Alright, train is a-stoppin'. I hear that train a-comin'. It's rolling round the bend. I can't believe I didn't get to this joke earlier when the train first started coming. Alright. It's weird because I have my phone showing what's going on as well. And as I see that... Whoops. Oh, I did the thing again. Oh, yep, I did the thing. See, that keeps happening, but whatever, that's fine. That's my bad. An acquired taste that I do not have. Hurdles?
They are Wu-Tai troops in disguise. Now, head to the open area above.
You mean towards Sector 8?
Yes. But first, you're gonna have to clear a path.
Clear a path?
You'll see what I mean. Be careful.
I like that he just stands there casually like, meh. Yeah, they're shooting at me. This is fine.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, let's see how combat works now in this. It looks like it's working a lot like, and I don't remember if this is how it worked, but it kind of reminds me of Remake. Okay, so guard. Oh, that was the wrong button. There we go. Okay. I kind of get the feel of it. Combat mode wasn't activated. No, now we're in combat mode. Okay. Equipped materia can be used by pressing that one. Okay. Pressing the assigned buttons. Okay. Bro was in NPC mode. That's why he was able to do what he did before. Oh, I can lock on. Sweet. Okay. Whoop. 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 Woohoo! That works.
Conflict resolved.
Fruit Ninja, but with people!
Not too bad.
I like that. I like that.
I'll make first in no time.
Go up the stairs at the end of the platform.
Stop telling me what to do. You're not my real dad.
Got it.
Fruit Ninja, but with people. That's great. I love it. That's gonna be in my head now. Ah, loading screens. You know, that's something with the like modern evolution of video games that I didn't realize until I was playing Plague Tale a while back, that loading screens just aren't a thing anymore, which is crazy. Conflict resolved. I suppose entirely killing your foes. That is definitely a resolution. Son of bitch! Son of bitch! Why is this thing just randomly walking around town? Okay, slot reels. Okay, represent the digital mind wave. That sounds like, let's see. I don't know what it sounds like, but it sounds like maybe a new wave 80s band, the Digital Mind Wave. It's gonna be my next band name. Okay, when images match, a limit break is entered, and a limit break move. This feels unnecessarily complicated. Not paying any mind to a dude sprinting with a sword. Well, not when there's a fucking bear with a mohawk and horns. Okay. Wheels expend to spin. I suppose it will tell me what to do. Okay. Okay. Woohoo! Woo! No! Woo! Yikes! Whoop! Whoop! No! Not today, Bear Satan! Ah! Hey, can I do the thing? Ow! Ow! That didn't work! Bear Satan! That was terrible. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So let's throw ourselves a potion and try to do better this time. Okay. That's what I meant to do, except why would I do that and not Blizzaga? That's the one. Ow! Stop it, Bear Satan! When all image reels match, a limit break state is entered. Okay, and then we press.
Better run for it.
Oh, you activated my super special move.
Your honor to me.
I got it.
Here we go. Punch Bear Satan in the mouth. Take that, Bear Satan. What? Why are you still alive? I kicked you in the mouth. Image reels like gambling? Ow. When the image reels are in a limit verge state. What are these words? Like, I feel with my bare fists. When the image reels are in a limit verge state and numbers between 1 and 6 match, the materia set in the corresponding slot will level up. 1 level is gained for a double match and 2 levels are gained for a triple match. It is clear that this was not written in English. Oh god, there's more! Effects of numbers. If numbers match when the image reels are not in a limit verge state, certain enhancements can be gained. I don't have time to read all of these. Whoop! Oh no! I love the bare fists joke. Whoop! No. No! Why did we glitch? Oh, I don't know why we glitched for a second there. Take that, Bear Satan! Woo! Tuck and roll, tuck and roll, tuck and roll! Woo! It's a triple! No! No! Hiya! Wowie! Oh god! Potion! No! Come on! Woo! Adios, Bear Satan.
Showing your back to the enemy. Overconfidence will destroy you.
Back to the enemy? How you gonna say I'm showing my back to the enemy when I just killed Bear Satan?
What is
Oh,
this?
it's Sephiroth with his nice green eyes. Well, how's it going there, handsome?
Damn it. You're
Darth
not the
Chaco,
only
how's it
hero.
going?
It's over.
Yes, Bear Satan, I feel like there's potential in the name Bear Satan. Son of a bitch! It's the start of the game. How you gonna get rid of my sword, man? It's been so long since I've played this game. But leave it to Sephiroth to drop in, break your sword, and then be like, bitch, I'm out. What in the heck? Oh my. We need to be very close because I feel like we're about to, like, enter. I've seen this video on the internet somewhere before. Is that his hair or a cape? Yes. No. Sephiroth, I think that that's just his hair that you're seeing, but it could be both. I don't know yet. I don't remember. I gotta look closer now. You normally skip this part? Normally I would, but it's been, oh, what did I say? Because it was when I graduated high school, so it's been almost 15 years or whatever since this came out. No, it has been 15 years,
Serious?
and I haven't played it pretty much since then.
I was just getting warmed up.
Oh, classic video game sequence. It was all a dream. But if it was all a dream, why is my sword really broken? What conditioner does Sephiroth use? I'm gonna go with something with tea tree and
Embrace
mint.
your dreams.
Did you say enhance your dreams? What in the Shia LaBeouf?
If you want to be a hero, you need to have dreams and honor.
That's all you need. Just dreams and honor. That's what'll make you a hero. You are right to be perplexed, Zach. V49. I think he's offering LSD. I think so too. Oh, big fancy poster of Bear Satan. Yes, I'll save the game. No data. Cleared the prologue. Bear Satan was just the prologue. honestly, with as trippy as this game gets with like random wings popping out of people's backs, LSD is probably
Hey, Zach.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Can you blame me? All this training and no assignments.
I too like to
that.
randomly do
Taking me out
squats
to
just
dry.
in the middle of the
Must be
room.
pretty busy with everyone off base.
Does he sleep in braids or some
base?
sort of updo?
haven't you
He
heard?
wears a bonnet.
There's been a mass
Imagine him
desertion
stumbling out of
Soldier.
bed, dragged out of bed with braids and a face mask. I could see that
One
with
of
his
the
hair in
firsts has
curlers.
deserted. Took a bunch of seconds and thirds with him. All from Wutai. Motive, goal, all a mystery right now. This mass soldier desertion is why your training's on hold. Whoa, a first.
Zach, you're up.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
Time for some real action.
Silk sleeping
Yes.
bad.
It'll be your show.
Yes.
Report to Director Lazard. There'll be a briefing.
His arms are so skinny. Like, they wield awfully big swords for, like, Zack to be that skinny.
Zach,
It's like a do-rag.
it's good to finally meet face to face.
Sorry.
Lazard, Director of Soldier.
Because I'm imagining all of that hair. Silk
Hey,
sleeping bag. It's like a do-rag cocoon.
On to business.
Cocoons. Okay. Also, look at Lazard coming in here. Lazard coming in here with the pretty blonde hair.
Soldier.
Think he has like a nightgown or fuzzy PJs.
A month ago.
Definitely a
he was
nightgown.
Missing.
I
during a
think
mission in Wutai.
Sephiroth definitely has a nightgown.
Know anything about this?
Not a clue.
That was Genesis, right? Is that what they
The
said?
mission is currently stuck in limbo. That's why we've decided to send you.
To Wutai?
Yes. This war has gone on long enough.
I've recommended you for first.
So I'm not gonna lie, watching the way that they talk and act after reading Kaiju number 8
Once you're packed,
changes the way I'm looking at these like rankings of like first class and third class and stuff like that. Like, if you've read Kaiju number 8, it is a manga soon to be anime about kaiju in Japan and the like forces that fight
Hey,
against them.
Zach. Anything you want to know?
And they sometimes
Just
like
ask.
they weaponize the kaiju. It's badass, but soldier first class and all this
really go
kind
for
of reminds
combat.
me of that. Cloud has a onesie and so does Zack. Cloud wears
Probably got a
Zack's
handle on it in
onesie.
training, but I sent you a
Literally.
mail explaining the basics.
You probably got a handle in
Take a
training.
look, okay?
Okay, yeah, no, are you gonna give me a bunch of tutorials? Okay, you can read unread mail. Okay, cool. I'm just running around the place now. Let's talk to some
You will
people.
Take over the assignment as Genesis's replacement.
Sounds awesome. Yes, Kaiju number 8
Soon
is
as you're
my
ready.
current favorite manga. Like, every time. I love that manga.
after entering Wutai, we go straight to work. If you have any questions about missions and combat, he can.
Okay, cool. You're just telling me things I already know.
So, did you read it?
Of course I read it. Yeah, read it all.
Thoughts? I mean, I doubt you'd get it all in one read.
Rude. Don't I outrank
That
this
is
guy?
So not true.
Like, let me see here. That is so not true.
Well, it's there if you want to review.
I don't
So,
want to review.
The materia you were using during training, powerful materia
Boo.
have to be earned. Those are the soldier rules.
Well, those are stupid
Now,
rules. Get better
let's talk
rules.
About missions. The various services Shinra provides for civilians, those are what we call missions.
Okay.
To take on missions, you first
Why
have
are
to
you
register your
defining the
information
word
on the
missions
mission
for
board.
me? Why do I have to register for a mission that I was just assigned? None of this is
Once
making
registered,
sense to
You
me.
can look up mission information on your handset. I'll show you how to register on the board. Come on.
Okay, cool. There is a compass at the top of the screen. Okay, cool. Main event and sub event. Ah, man, Final Fantasy games with sub events? What is that? Okay, can I just do the thing? Mission
Now that you're
registration
officially
accepted.
registered, you should try a mission. Oh, yeah. Good idea. The save point's that way. If you're not completely sure
This
about
is so
something,
silly. The
read
save point's
tutorial
that
mail
way.
that I sent you.
Yeah, I'm good. Your progress can be saved at save points found throughout the game. That's not nearly as fun as the other one about slot reels. You can register to go on missions by going to a save point. Okay, cool. So I don't need to go to the board, I could just go to a save point. Special bonus. Oh yeah, because I pre-ordered the game. Okay, equipping materia allows you... This is where I have to review, like, everything now. This is miles different. Yeah, I can see where you can get Kingdom Hearts vibes from it. I mean, a lot of Square games play pretty similar at different points. Why can't I do anything? I don't know. That's okay. Oh, okay, because I have this. What is Darkfire? Oh, the poison and silence. Well, let's just switch them out for some dark stuff here. Sure, we'll leave those the way they are. Okay. Getting more Kingdom Hearts vibes. Yeah, absolutely. I said that already, but... Yeah. I just don't like... Oh, God. Oh, I don't want to read them. I just don't like the notifications. Like, I know that sounds weird, but I don't like notifications, and so I'm just getting rid of them. They give me anxiety. Shops. The Shinra shop. I can buy stuff from the pause menu. Let's go on a mission. We just got a mission. We just got a mission. This is a training mission. Boo. But whatever. See, we got there. Kind of rhymed. It kind of made the song. Alright.
Activating combat mode.
No more NPC mode. The limit gauge has 5 stages. Not just the reels. Now we're in heavenly... Okay. So from lowest to highest, they go low, normal, high, sky high, LSD, heavenly. Abilities such as Assault Twister become more effective if they are used after attack. Okay. So if I... Then you... Oh! Knocked them all out together. Oh, God! There's more. Sir, get out of here. Whoop. Stop shooting me. Oh, here we go. Conflict resolved. I really do ascribe to Zach's style of conflict resolution. The Anakin Skywalker method, shall we say. No, there will be no conflict if everyone's
Nice
dead.
work. You cleared the mission.
Oh yeah, the sword defies the laws of physics. The tiny little sword blocks sprays of bullets.
I could have done it blindfolded.
That's what she said.
You're the man.
That's also what she said.
I can't wait to see how you do in Wutai.
Sounds like something she said.
Oh, I almost forgot to tell you.
You're pregnant.
Let me explain about these supply pods. In these pods, you'll find items that you can use in battle. Compliments of the company.
Aw, how sweet.
So they're provisions for soldier members.
Thanks for explaining.
Make sure they don't go to waste. Check the pods before every mission.
Will do.
I wonder what's in.
Why didn't you tell me this before my other mission? You literally just said, check them before every mission. And I did a mission, and you didn't do it. And
Looks like you're all
Sephiroth
ready to
is the
head out.
father. Zach,
Lastly,
you are not
let
the
me tell you
father.
about mail.
Oh,
Just now, I sent mail to your handset.
are you sending me
You can also
spam?
get messages from
If this is a
Director
chain
Lazar
letter,
and
I'm
his
gonna be
company via mail.
disappointed. So you are really close, except it's PH and then I. So you just missed a P and an I instead of the first T and the first O. So you were almost there. You can also get messages from Director
check it
Lazard and the company newsletter.
Who knows?
I don't want the
Maybe you can
company
get mail from your
newsletter.
friends you make.
Oh, don't
Yes.
send me
But
emails.
don't just read mail that you get from girls, okay?
Again, it sounds like he's hitting on me. He's like, don't just read letters from the girls, huh?
Well, I guess that looks like it's time for you to head out.
It is
Okay, deal,
indeed.
right? Good luck.
It's a Ponzi scheme. The
Thanks
whole
for all the
thing is a
help.
pyramid scheme. They keep telling you if you, let's see. Okay. They keep telling you that if you just make enough sales, that you'll get to be soldier first class. But in reality, nobody's ever soldier first class. Didn't it say I could equip 6? Why can I only equip 4? I don't know. But I only have the one thing there, so cool. Alright. Oh, we've already done that. Do I have to go back and take the mission? Or do I have to go talk to Daddy? I mean, Angeal. That's what I have to
It's
do.
time to head to Wutai.
Well, hello there, X-Core Gamer Skills. How's it going, man? Long time no speak. I haven't seen you in a while. I don't know if, like, did you stop posting? Like, did life get in the way? I hope you're well, man. Or did the algorithm just decide to hide you from me, as it does with
Well, we're
everyone
trying
at
to do very
times?
well. I'm counting on you.
Sir,
By the way,
Why did he
this
lift his
report
head up when he
to
looked,
become
sir?
First, is it?
No. To become a hero.
Well, I hope things
good.
aren't.
Unattainable dreams are the best.
Oh my God, rude.
Thanks.
Sorry. I was just like rude. I hope you're doing okay. Spent 9 months on the road this year. Oof, that's rough. But I mean, I hope everything's going well. I hope that you're all ready to have a good holiday next week. You know, if for or this week or whatever it is you guys are doing.
Is already standing by.
You two there! Hold it!
Okay then. Leave this to me.
Well, we've definitely missed seeing you. I hope I'm glad to hear you're at least safe. You know, that's good. Okay, now we're fighting axe ninjas. Axe ninja.
Conflict resolved.
Conflict resolution.
Okay, next.
Calm down, Zach.
No can do.
I was gonna say I can't.
I mean, the director is watching, right? So I have to make a good impression.
Zach. Heard of dumb apples?
Rude.
No? What's that?
Incredible. You really don't know. Well, so much for you making first.
Things are going great.
wait.
New job is paying very well. That's
this
awesome.
pineapple?
Putting the wife through grad school. That's amazing. Hey, you know, sometimes everything's got to, something's got to give somewhere. And if you got to give up, TikTok and free time for a great job that's paying you well,
Activating combat
and a happy wife going through grad school, that is amazing. I am happy for you. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're here. I get to hang out with you a little bit. You cannot flee from some battles like boss fights. Why is it telling me to run? Am I supposed to run away? I can't run away. You just told me to run away. Hey, rude. Wutai private.
conflict resolved.
resolve this. Might as well.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, so is it just random combats? I guess so. Did he just shoot me with his spear gun? What? Hold on, shoot me with your spear gun again. I just want to see you shoot me with your spear gun. Or axe gun. What? That's kind of sick.
Conflict resolved.
Another happy conflict. I'm jealous. When do I get to unlock my axe gun? Spoiler alert. I don't think I get an axe gun. I didn't realize this game was out. Yes, I was talking about that earlier. This game was the reason I bought a PSP. It was right after I graduated high school. It was all for this game. I was so excited for it. But I haven't really played it since. So I figured this was a perfect excuse to hang out on here. Dumb apples.
Oh, really? So you stole them?
We were poor, Zach.
Nice excuse.
But even then, I had my honor. The largest
I bought a PSP for this and Chains of Olympus. Yes! I forgot about Chains of Olympus.
Those apples tasted the best.
But I remember that as well.
But I never stole from that tree because the wealthy man's son was my friend.
If he was a friend, you should have just asked for some.
Honor can be quite a burden at times.
I like that Zach's like, I don't know what you mean by honor. What is this honor you speak of?
It's not worth hearing.
Have you seen how I resolve conflicts?
What? That's it?
Finally played the 2018 God of War, getting a PS5 and Ragnarok for Christmas. Hell yeah. That is amazing. I'm glad to hear that. I really want to play those games. I don't have a PlayStation. I am thinking about it's time to upgrade. Especially with Jedi Survivor coming out, it's gonna be time. Boss, like, did this idiot just make a good point? Nah. The time to upgrade with Jedi Survivor coming out is now. And so I'm considering, do I want to go back to PlayStation, which is my roots, get a PS5, or do I want to just get a Series X and stick with with Xbox? Because PlayStation has better exclusives that I want, but Xbox has Game Pass, and I get so much value out of Game Pass that it almost feels like it's more worth it for me.
That's what I do best.
Survivor comes out on your birthday. That's awesome. And you're getting that and a 4K monitor for Christmas. Nice. That's awesome.
You know, I've never actually seen you use that. Don't you think it's sort of a
Can't
waste?
justify getting an Xbox when Game Pass is on PC. You know, I think if I upgraded my PC,
You're serious,
that would
aren't
probably be the best choice, would be to upgrade the PC and
you?
then
Yeah, no kidding.
get a PS5. But that's probably not going to happen. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Don't you guys remember the rules? You meant your birthday. Makes sense. Dude, with Christmas only a week away, or a little over a week away, I definitely get it. Heightened emotions have affected the DMW. Oh, that's the digital mind wave. See, I remember that now. So that's my band name. Zach's emotions towards characters he meets are sometimes heightened. Am I turned on by Angeal? Is that what's going on right now? See, my birthday's in April, so I'm using Survivor as an excuse to be like, it's an early birthday thing.
You hold the line here. It's just one man. Prepare to
But little do you know, I have main character syndrome. Activate plot armor.
Activating combat mode.
No, not combat mode, plot armor mode. Miss me with your giant axe guns. Whoa, they're just jumping out of the woodwork now. This isn't cool. Wowee! I think Zach is into Angeal. We're reading this game differently than they intended, but art is in the eye of the beholder. Let's see what happens. I haven't even done Dark Nothing yet. Whoa. Okay. Dark Fire. Don't take soldier. Don't take materia. Don't need no Buster Sword to ride this train. That's the power of dun, 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 dun. Let's see, the power of love and anime. There are a lot of these guys. Holy cow. I'm honestly kind of like shocked at how many axe gun wielding pirates there are, or privates. I'm sorry. Okay.
Conflict resolved.
Resolved conflict. Let's see, what was I gonna see here?
Yeah. Piece of cake.
Put Sonic Frontiers on the Christmas list. Nice. You know, I love Nintendo. That's another system I need to get just in general. I'm gonna get a gaming PC at some point, but I'm gonna 100% stream Survivor. Awesome. That's great. You got a capture card on Prime Day? Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, Jedi Survivor is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm goofing off streaming right now because I really am planning, come the first of the year, to start trying to make sure I have a schedule planned out and get back to streaming, because this is the most fun that I have, because I would be sitting here playing this game goofing off no matter what, so I might as well do it hanging out with you guys, you know what I mean?
Stay alert. I've heard the Wutai keep a monster around for anti-soldier.
Is it another Bear Satan?
Somewhere in the fort.
I swear to God, if
I
it's
can take
Bear
it out,
Satan.
Will I make first?
Depends on the quality of work. Your main task is diversion. Run amok.
Amok.
Do well, and you'll gain favor with Director Lazard.
That'll be a
Are you
cakewalk.
trying to get me into a throuple, Angeal? Are you propositioning me? Enter Fort Tamblin. Enter Fort Tamblin. And defeat as many Wutai troops as possible. Okay. Oh, I didn't know I could run faster. Bear Satan. Bear Satan. Dun 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 dun. Bear Satan. What are these? Are these like... What are these samurai dogs? Ow! That hurt, guys! What? Oh! Ow! What are these evil monsters? It's like the world's angriest labradoodle. No! Have a blizzard!
Conflict resolved.
Call this shit Dairy Queen. So we're handing out blizzards. I think Angela and that other guy are just thirsting for Zach's himbo energy. He does have hella himbo energy, now that I realized it. That's what I said when I got my capture card. Streamed a bit of Fallen Order, but my old laptop couldn't handle it. I definitely understand that. I found best success now with remote playing my Xbox to my computer. It takes a lot of the stress off of my computer, and provides much better results than when I tried to stream. Okay, so Blizzard worked really well, so let's get these guys. Woo! Okay. Got him! No.
Conflict resolved.
Again, the best conflict resolution. What does that mean? My materia for assault twister got stronger. Okay. Noise.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, that was fast. I don't care which one of you. Ow! I just healed, you jerks. No. Bad puppy.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
In a Yoshimitsu mask from Soul Calibur.
Fire! Fire!
I'm seriously in love with those axe guns. I really need axe guns. I want to try to squeeze in Miles Morales at some point too. Yeah, see, that's the thing with PlayStation, is it's all those exclusives. Those are the things that, like, I wish I could play. What? Secret doors? I love secret doors.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, he's not very good at resolving long-term conflict. That's the lesson of Crisis Core Reunion, is that real conflict resolution can't happen in a fight, because if you're using fights to conquer your resolution, or to resolve your conflicts, then you're not gonna have any luck.
Come and face us, soldier! If you dare!
I don't.
Where did he go?
What a silly gag.
You little pest.
And now I'm behind them.
Treachery!
Surprise, motherfucker!
Activating combat mode.
Some fries, motherfucker! True lies, motherfucker! Blocking is for suckers. I also forgot for a minute how to block.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
That's why I got it. Don't get me wrong, Xbox is a better platform, but PlayStation just has the software I want. Totally get that.
Every corner. This fortress will not
It was a much deeper response than I was expecting, and I respect that. That's what I'm here for. Dick jokes and the occasional deep response.
stay alert.
I don't play hardware, I play software. Well, me, I'm all about that hardware. So, you know, you start off with software, then you get to hardware. It's all about preference, though, you know. How hard do you want your wear? All rise. Oh, I'm going backwards, aren't I? We can run fast. Remember that. See, I forgot how to block, and now I forgot how to run fast. This is your Sonic Frontier right here. Gotta go fast. Okay. Open the thing. Thank you. Oh, and another thing. This is a trap, isn't it? I bet it was a trap. You guys preyed on my love of loot, my desire to have all the loot, and you used it against me. This shall not go forgiven. Ah! No! And this is for taking my treasure away from me. Who does that? I trusted you. I'm just like, secret door? Secret door? Oh, it's gonna be a secret door, huh? Nope. I like how they're running around. Guys, why did you build these hallways with these nice roads if you're just going to run around on the roof? Like, ow, I hate that. I'm also gonna die if I'm not careful. Yeah, greedy, greedy Starkiller. Indeed, but don't... No! Don't put a treasure chest there if you're not gonna let me have it.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah. Conflict resolution. More people running around on the rooftops.
Activating combat mode.
I wasn't even supposed to be here today. Never give up. Never surrender. Yeah, and a one of those, and one of that. The roads are to trap invading fools while they run on the walls. Damn, that actually makes like really good sense though. And then meanwhile they discover later, they're like, actually the roads look pretty good. We should use them too. Why did they put costumes and feathers on the dogs? No wonder they're trying to kill you. I'd be pissed off too. Yeah, these dogs are not, this is, someone call PETA because this is not humane. I thought that explosion was supposed to be a distraction. Did that even work? It didn't. I have plot armor, remember?
More troops are en route. It's over.
Okay. Himbo Zach is not going to look for a different route. Charge! If I die.
Sergeant! He's charging!
They're like, is he really this stupid?
Strong and charge back.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Cowards!
They're running away. That's some big dick energy right there. Like, he ran up so hard that they ran away and they had the upper hand. No.
Conflict resolved.
We tried to put a hat on our dog when she was a puppy. She pouted and refused to move until we took it off. Aw, that's like I put ugly sweaters on the dogs. Jagger hated it. He was all miserable and like depressed the whole time it was on. No, there's a treasure chest over there. Right? I fully expected the game to be like, and you're dead. Okay, use the guard. Ow. No. Haha, suck it. Wah! No.
Conflict resolved.
I'm almost out of MP. Give me my treasure chest. No. Stop calling me. I have treasure to pick up.
Zach, enemy forces within the fort have been halved.
I don't recommend blocking fire with a sword. It worked though. What am I going to do? Am I going to move in or am I going to take all the enemies out here first? I'm going to kill all the enemies here.
Understood. Eliminate any remaining enemies you find.
It's really just because I want to find that, that treasure that's right there. Okay, none of our cats like clothes or hats. My little sister tried. Oh.
Good work, Zach. Enemy forces within the fort have been halved. You can proceed to the central area.
I'll keep taking people out.
Eliminate
Why
any
not?
remaining enemies you find.
Leave no witnesses. We're gonna take them all out. For all those dogs and those ugly outfits, we're gonna save you. I mean, we're saving you by killing you, which is probably not the nicest, but here you go, puppies. You're welcome.
Activating combat mode.
I will save you, puppies! Save you with my sword! Don't let Zach have a puppy. That's all I can say. He is not very good with animals. Ow! I halved the enemy forces. We're playing Fruit Ninja, remember? But with people. We are having all of the enemy forces. There's still more? What did I miss? And also, why am I regretting the decision to have the enemy or to kill the rest of them? Hello? Ollie Ollie Oxenfree, you can sprint, moron. Hello? Secret doors. Hello? Were there more this way? No, this is the entrance. Alright, if I don't find any more, I'm done. Nope. Whee! Where are you hiding? They're hiding now, but it won't save them. Do you know who I am? Ah. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel, secret. We're off on a secret mission. It's some kind of secret plot. Oh, this way.
Activating combat
Found
mode.
you! Ha 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 ha! No! Ow! Okay. Guard button. Don't forget it exists. Oh, I missed. No! Yahoo!
Conflict resolved.
See? We're almost there. We got one more left. Please don't betray me. Good. Hey, I could use an ether, actually. How do I... Also, I just learned how to check my mail. Because remember, I didn't pay attention earlier. The Midgar Construction Project. A war divides their people. Two lovers forbidden from one another. Okay. Secret tunnel. Oh. Oh. All right then.
Activating combat mode.
Welcome. How's it going, ladies? Yahoo! Just me and you, Nancy. What you doing?
Conflict resolved.
Hiya! Ether puts you to sleep or allows you to cast magic. Video game logic. A. Phoenix down, save everyone. Except for Aerith. Not her. Video game logic is best logic. Oh, I'm sorry. Two lovers forbidden from one another. A war divides their people. A mountain divides them apart.
Zach, nicely done.
Phoenix down makes sense.
Occupied the
How does Phoenix down
field.
make
You keep
sense?
their attention, but impressive. You did well. Keep pressing forward.
Oh, I'm going to. Assault on Fort Tamblin completed. Let's do this. I don't even remember what we're here for. I know we're finishing Genesis's mission. I think, is that what they said? I don't remember.
That must be the central area.
Fancy. You got a nice house, man.
Activating combat mode.
Ah, more dogs. Turns out all I was the distraction. Yeah. Here, puppy, puppy. What?
Mind and body, acting together as one.
What in the... Did you just slice a Ninja Turtle? What is this?
So,
It's the down or feathers of a phoenix, a bird that is legendary for its powers of rebirth. Okay, that part makes sense. I thought you meant like the logic of them, well, of them like being inconsistently able to bring people back from the dead.
If you can't do that,
But no, you're right, that does make sense.
seriously?
I should have paid attention. No! Bad puppy.
Conflict resolved.
Okay, let's swap out some stuff here. Whoop. We're gonna swap. No, I need Dark Blizzard because it's so good. I was gonna swap out Dark Fire for Dark Thunder. Just because. Sit boy, bad. He just flashed back. Yep, he just flashed back into a different tutorial. What does Soma do? Oh, AP, I'm assuming. But I don't need it, but okay. I didn't need the ether either, I guess.
Activating combat mode.
More puppies! Alright, am I getting tired of running into these puppies? Yes. Stop it. Beg. When Zach's experience points reach a certain value, the, what was it? Digital mind wave will sometimes stop at 777, in which case Zach will level up and everything will be strengthened. Huh. It's also not possible to check actual experience
Conflict
points.
resolved.
Oh yeah!
Nice. I don't know what that was, but nice. Hey, look, there's a save point. Oh, I have an email. Ah, it's newsletter. We have received reports from the security and soldier departments on the state of war with Wutai. We have been in negotiations with Wutai for years in order to peacefully resolve the long dispute regarding Mako extraction in the region. Mako extraction in the region. There we go. However, Wutai's steadfast refusal has resulted in aggravated tensions. In order to break through this impasse, we have decided to resume military action. A special force of the smallest size has been mobilized to keep the scale of operations to a minimum. That was a company newsletter if I ever read one. Ah, stuff! Woo! Alright, let's save here. Again, Mont Tremblant. Now we're at Fort Tamblin. Oh, that's a cool little, like, statue. It's a Dargon.
That is Wutai's guardian deity, the Great Leviathan.
Have you been here the whole time?
We are the Wutai Army's elite, the Crescent.
That's a dope
We
name,
serve
I'm not
the
gonna
Leviathan
lie.
And smite Wutai's enemies. Soldier of Shinra, a query. Is the goal of this invasion to spread your Mako reactors?
Thank you for saying Mako.
Yes. A reactor
So I
here
can remember how
will
to say
allow
it.
people to live better lives. And that includes you.
This
Don't tell him how to live his life.
Speak up.
That's some colonizer
Comes at the
mentality
great
right
cost
there.
of losing our homeland. Pain and despair. That's what you bring.
Tell him. I'm Team Wutai right now. I know I'm the colonizer in this situation, but like, I'm Team Wutai right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it wrong to spread happiness through Mako energy?
Kind of.
Is that what you consider evil?
I mean, kind
I
of.
thought we could reason with each other as warriors, but sadly, I was mistaken.
Can I have a sweet axe
Let us
gun?
settle things as warriors. Come forth!
I want a cool axe gun.
Activating combat mode.
Leave your axe gun out of this. No. Ow. 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 What the heck, man? Say hello to my little friend. Not that it's little. He's too dumb for reasoning. Yeah, there's no reasoning with Zach. I'm sorry. He doesn't get it. We forgive him because he knows not what he do. Okay. Wahoo! Aha, my tiny little gun dodges your axe bullets.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
It's pretty evil, kid.
Why won't
Yeah.
you finish me?
That's what she said. Cause he can't.
Not in the mood.
Not in the mood. That's what she
We
said.
draw breath. We will oppose Shinra.
Yeah, I've heard that conversation before. Why won't you finish me? I'm not in the mood.
Oh, come on.
Okay. We do the classic save again. Oh, there's stuff over there. Woo! Earrings. Dude, Zach's gonna look dope with some earrings. Earrings. Oh, did the game actually like add them to his little avatar there? Hang on. Like, if I, how do I unequip? Oh, I unequip with X. No, I don't think so. I think it just always had him wearing them. Womp womp. Translators had to know what they were doing, right? Right? Yeah, probably.
1. Avoid training when you can.
Who is this kid?
2. Protect Wutai at all costs.
Okay, kid.
Ugly
Oh, wait,
Shinra
is it Yuffie?
soldier dudes
It might be.
must be punished.
Those are, yeah, it is
Who are
Yuffie.
you?
I'm Wutai's greatest warrior. It's over for you because now you have to face me.
A little kid?
You're about to
This
get
area's
schooled
not
by a
safe
little
for
kid.
you.
She's gonna
Go on
punch him in
home
the
now.
dick.
You're the one going home. If you want to go any further, you're gonna have to go through me.
Naruto, run!
What am I supposed to do here?
You punch that little kid in the mouth.
Yes, you have. Take that back.
Sorry, I'm still thinking of High on Life. I killed a kid in that game.
Ah, no! You got me!
What is he doing?
That'll teach you to mess with me. Once again, I saved Wutai.
Nicely played, Zach. Nicely
Boy,
played.
Oh boy, that's a lot of energy.
That's what kids do, man.
Back to work.
Taking this up a little bit here. There we go. Back to work. I like how he saunters in there. He's got that slow little sauntering walk. Yeah, see? Walks with his shoulders. Arena. Yeah, little kid Naruto runs away. Oh, he's got his hand on his hip. He's got that half-broken doll going. What is that? What are those? Well, that's not Bear Satan,
You
but
must be the anti-soldier monsters.
yes, Gossamer 11, you get to kill a kid in High on Life. He's like, it's a pretty funny sequence. It happens pretty early on in the game, but it is pretty funny. And then your gun chastises you. Twin Tomahawk. And it's like, I'm not killing any more kids. I hope you're happy. I hope you got it out of your system. Throw in our E for everyone. No. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. No. Woo. Whatever we're doing appears to be working, so... Oh. A limit! Octa Slash! Yeah, Morty Gun scolds you. It's great. Because he starts off and he's like, I'm not gonna shoot a kid! And then the kid keeps being annoying and he's like, I'm not gonna shoot him, stop pushing the button! And then finally he just goes, okay, fine, are you happy? And then like after you shoot the kid, you meet his mom like 2 seconds later. Oh, tutorial flashback. And mom is like, oh look, somebody finally killed my son. I told him that was gonna happen. Don't worry, he's actually 30, which is still a kid, but it's not like killing a 5-year-old.
You're focusing just for the sake of it.
That game's ridiculous. I love it. We'll go back to playing that like tomorrow night or the next time. All right, let's punch him with my bare hands.
Prove your honor to me.
I got it.
Bare hands, go! You're not even as tough as Bear Satan. Bear Satan was tougher than you. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce your name. Yes, I am. Oh my god. What is it? Varadharad Tai? Vajrat? Nope. We're done. We're not gonna mess with that anymore. Let's try Blizzard. Bear hands that we got from Bear Satan. Take this, Maul Ogre? I don't know. It has horns too. I'm about 10 hours in on this game. I'm liking it more and more as I get into it. Yeah, it still plays really smooth. I'm really happy with how this remaster went. Because I haven't played it since the original, but I'm having fun. Bear Satan is the gift that just keeps on giving. All glory to Bear Satan. I'm actually going to convert to Bear Satanism. Is there a third one?
No time to play.
Hit him with your plot armor, Zach. We're in NPC mode. We don't have to worry about this. Maybe we do. I don't know yet. But yeah, Gossamer, I'm like pleasantly surprised with how well this came out. Oh, with the cool little sword flip. About to hit him with the, ooh, he got cocky. Not surprised. Himbo Zach to the rescue.
Not good.
Well, stop showboating and kill him already. Oh, did Daddy have to come and do it for you?
That's one more you owe me.
See, that feels flirtatious
You lost your
again.
focus.
Yeah.
A wall dropped him, essentially.
Oh, sorry if you're so
Yeah, no, we're good. Thanks
You're a
thanks
little
though.
more important than myself.
I wasn't sure either. I never played the OG. It's pretty sick seeing all the prequel type shit. Yes, absolutely. I was feral for this game when it came out way back in 2007. Yeah, a wild bot. We're a real stream right now. We've got a wild bot. But yeah, no, I was feral when this game came out because I loved all of the lore behind 7. And Zach was easily one of my favorite characters, like, of all time. So I was super excited, and I'm really happy to replay this because I haven't played it but maybe once or twice when I played the original.
Soldier Second Class Zach,
Sir!
you put forth a good effort at Fort Tamblin.
He's doing the thing again where, like, he, like, puts his chin up a little
To be
bit.
frank, my evaluation is your work here.
I like
far
Lazard's
exceeded my
gloves, and, like, I like his cuffs. He's got those, like, stylish white cuffs. Is he doing
You were right about
squats?
him. He definitely
Hey,
has
kid,
potential.
you're good. Awesome. Want to see me do squats?
We'll see.
No one asked for this, Zach.
I can say this now, but when Angeal first recommended you, I was skeptical. At that
Thanks.
time, all I'd ever seen you do were squats.
Gotta get a Phoenix down for that burn.
Zach, let's go. Sephiroth is waiting.
Sephiroth? The hero? Wow! I'm gonna meet a hero!
What? Where are the axe guns? What happened to the axe guns? He's given neurodivergent energy. Let's see. It's dogehype.com. It's gotta be good. He went with the gauntlet style gloves. It was a bold choice, but it paid off. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off. What are you? He's giving neurodivergent energy. Yeah, like, he definitely gives me some ADHD vibes this playthrough. Like, I see something new in him. Ow! Stop it! Not cool, yo. Didn't I tell you I don't like to block? Stop making me block. Ow. Stop making me play the game correctly. I just want to hack and slash. Is that really so bad? I mean, yes it is, but... Whoop! Adios!
Oh yeah! Zack, come on.
Thanks for helping. You guys just watched this happen. More of them?
Zack,
Are you gonna help
take
this
the door
time?
to safety.
Contact Sephiroth.
Zack can handle it.
Thanks, Dad.
Now go.
Follow me, Director.
Thanks, Dad. You fight those guys. I'll handle Blondie.
Director Lazard. Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
He's not gonna help. He's just
That
gonna
should be
do
fine
it.
now.
I'll
Assist
take it.
Angeal.
Oh, now I gotta go back?
I'm on it.
I'm glad I got you here in that quick cutscene, only to cut back to going back. That was definitely worth my time. I'm coming, Dad. No, I'm coming, Dad. By the way, Queenie, he's not his dad.
Angeal! These guys aren't Mutai troops.
Oh, it was loading. It was stuck on a loading screen. I was like, where are we? Oh, it's summon time. Is it hot in here? Or is it just Ifrit?
A summon? Who called it out?
Ah, not gonna lie, pretty dope looking. Hey, let's, yeah, I think we still have... We do. No! Ow!
You're in for it now.
You tell him, Zach. Don't you love fake father-son bonding trips? I do. Nothing like a fake dad bonding with his fake son. No! Ah, stop it! I didn't consent to this! Stop hitting me! Oh, this is bad. Yeah, that limit break didn't do nothing. But it did get me to this, which looks dope. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that is literal fire, but also that is fire. Ow! Oh, oh, ow! Oh my god! That did so much damage. So much more than anything I've done. No! No! Oh my god! No! Oh, golly! He just shit-kicked me. Like, stop hitting me with the sweet chin music. What is this? No! No! Remember when I said stop making me play the game right? This is what I was talking about. Oh god. Block. Block, damn you. Block like the wind. Cast Blizzard. I was trying. Ah, this move is so cool. I should skip it, but I'm not going to. The big ouch. I like that. That's what we're gonna... What? I was... Oh, was I supposed to be holding it down, or did it just not matter? it probably didn't matter. Oof. Don't run at me when I'm trying to hit you with a spell. Stop it. Oh God, 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 oh God. Run away! No! Stop moving! You shut up and take my blizzard, since it's the only thing that's effective! Oh, he did the... Stop super kicking me in the mouth! I don't like it! Okay. Oh, I'm out of... Oh! Let's do 7 damage with our limit break again. This isn't nearly as cool as his abilities. Hey, it did it this time! Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. That's hot. Oh! Intro Sephiroth with his nice flowy hair. So that is twice now. I just want to point out in this first little mission here, that is twice that Zack has had to have his ass saved by somebody else after he thought he won a fight.
Holy.
Both times. Nope, music just doesn't hit like it did in the old games. Conflict resolved with murder.
The missing...
Hey, we found Genesis.
They're identical.
Oh, we found Genesis's.
Genesis copy.
Genesi?
Copy? A human
Genesis's.
Where's Angeal?
copy? I thought he was fighting around here.
So he's gone too.
What? Wait, what does that mean?
It means Angeal
So,
has betrayed
little
us as well.
factoid.
No way. I know what kind of guy
Sephiroth
Angeal
is voiced
and he'd
by
never do
George
that.
Newbern, who is also the voice of Superman in Justice League and a lot of other Superman stuff.
Angeal wouldn't betray us. Never!
Not Daddy. Daddy wouldn't betray us. He looks like he's about to bust out a sweet guitar solo right there. Cleared chapter 1. Sephiroth. Maybe it's Maybelline, the hero. TM. How long have we been? Oh, we've been about an hour and a half, but that's fine. I don't mind.
What's with Angeal? How long is he gonna slack off?
Zack returns to...
It's already been a
Zack,
month.
the king of squats,
Sephiroth won't help either.
returns.
Lumping Angeal together with Genesis. Genesis is a deserter who took a bunch of seconds and thirds along with him. He used copies of himself to attack us. Angeal wouldn't condone something like that.
Sweet
His
bass
soldier
solo.
honor means way too much to him. Everything's
Internet's
so
going
messed up
nuts.
now.
Well, Queenie,
Angeal,
thanks for hanging out for a
just
while.
come
I hope you
back
have a
to
good
us.
rest of the night. It's always a pleasure. I hope your internet treats you better as it goes on. Have a good night. Can't be a guitar solo. He's got a sword, not an axe. You're right. We'll call it a bass solo.
That would be me. Who is this?
That would be me.
Lazard wants to see you. Go to the briefing room.
Zack
Hey,
doesn't even realize people are calling his phone.
Who was that?
I don't know. Who was that? Was it Sephiroth? I don't know.
Any word on Angeal?
He hasn't contacted his family either.
Because we're spying on him, just in case.
So what's this about?
A new assignment. I want you to go to the hometown of our missing soldier first class, Genesis.
Huh?
According to the parents, they've had no contact with Genesis whatsoever.
but parents lie. Yeah.
They can't be trusted.
Lazard has a bad relationship with his parents.
They're his family. I had already dispatched some staff, but we've lost contact. I want you to go and investigate. He will go with you.
Aha.
Song of the Turks.
This job is looking really gloomy.
Let me know when you're ready to go.
You're not Daddy. Daddy disappeared. Daddy went to go get the milk, and he has not come back. When Zach's emotions are heightened, oh, okay, that's just more about the digital, what was it? Digital mind wave.
Oh, excuse me.
This dude's phone is ringing all the time. Seriously, just text me.
Hello?
Oh, hey, it's Kunzel. Did you read my mail?
Of course I
Not
did,
yet.
you little
I'll read it
cunsel.
later. I'm in a meeting in the briefing room right now.
Gotcha.
You could take a call, but not check his
Can I
email.
talk to you after that?
I'm
Oh
kinda
boy,
busy,
has a
but you
razor.
can keep it short.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's so 2007, but you're right. Oh boy's got himself a razor. Oh, he's the coolest dude in Shinra. When you acquire summon materia, will sometimes enter summon mode, where all the real images change to summons. Okay, it was a good phone. It was nigh indestructible. I miss those days. I remember when, like, the coolest thing you could do was set up, like, your Razer phone, and, like, you had all the different color options and stuff. Thunder. It was no sidekick, but before the sidekick, there was the Razer.
Check the supply pod, you know, because we're not notified when it's been restocked.
Ah, nice to know.
Rumor has it that it's because of the company's cost-cutting measures.
Always, man. Companies always out here cutting costs. And you know who suffers? The employees. This game's getting too real, man. It's woke. The briefing room. I'm not exactly sure why I came in here. Oh, it's
Word of
console.
advice, you should go places and do stuff before missions.
Wow. What a great piece of advice. You should go
know,
places
so you don't
and
have
do
any
stuff,
regrets.
Coral.
So, what do you say we go down to 1 and head to Sector 8?
Sure. Let's go party. Is Kunzel gonna take me out on the town to go drinking and dancing? Is he romancing me? I mean...
Here we are, Sector 8. Okay, now we should split up.
You really just invited me out and then we're like, bye.
Wait, what?
Thank
You
you.
brought me here just to ditch me?
Thank you, Zach.
Don't you get it? This is for you. You usually have so little time before assignments, and you can get more done if you're on your own. If you want to go back, go that way. See ya, Zach. I'll be in.
Okay, then. Thanks for bringing me out here and then just dumping me on the side of the road. You're a good friend, Kunzel. This businessman.
This is Sector 8, the place for entertainment.
Thanks,
If you
businessman.
walk from the fountain toward the clock tower, you'll get to Lovelace Avenue. If you go up the stairs there, you can go to the Sector 1 station. From the station, you can catch a train to the Sector 5 slums.
You said it. All right. What happens over here? We got some business ladies.
Excuse me, but are you with Soldier?
His name is Kunzel. It sounds dirty. It does. That's why I keep saying it that
Soldier
way.
operative Zack, yes.
Zack? I've never heard of you. You must be soldier second rate.
Boo.
We were just talking about who the greatest soldier member is.
It's me.
It's Angeal. He's so straight-laced and thrifty to boot.
If we're talking about the greatest in soldier, I can't think of anyone other than Sephiroth. Just imagining him walking around shirtless is enough to make me swoon.
Wow. Okay. So
You
this
two
is
don't
just
know
the
what you're talking about.
fangirls.
This is the age of Genesis. There's nobody better in soldier than him.
Soldier
Meanwhile,
with
Zack's like,
glasses.
cool.
Have a big female following, it looks like.
And now we know the real reason that Zack wants a promotion. And I mean, like, can you blame him? Run, run, run as fast as you can. Oh, signs. I love signs. Sound Studio Velvet Voix. Midgar, the smash hit musical. Air. Oh, another save point, or as I like to call it, every time I have to hit one of these. There's honestly quite a few save points. Like, I'm surprised at how many there are. That way, we'll find out. What's up here?
I'm sorry, but soldier guys don't interest me.
Cool, I didn't want to talk to you either, lady. Chocobo Show. More Sound Studio Velvet Voice. Let's go to the platform. Hey, look, it's a kid.
I came to see the new Shinra train with my big brother.
Good for you.
Wait to see it. Oh, man.
Shinra Railway's new locomotive is pulling in soon. Its model name is the Mark
Mortal Kombat
93
93-2.
I can't wait to see it. Oh man, I'm so
I miss the Chocobo racing from 7. Me too. It's one of those things in Remake that I kind of hope we get to see. Is like, I can't wait to get to the gold saucer. And like, I wonder if we'll be able to get like a cool Chocobo racing thing. Because if I can't earn Knights of the Round, then why did we even make a Final Fantasy VII Remake at all? I can't go that way, so the whole coming to the platform was for nothing? Nice to know. Like, if I can't be the world's weirdest chocobo breeder and breed myself a golden chocobo, then, like, the game's a failure. Are you... What are you doing in this, like, strange back alley?
Shinra outfit soldier? I hate Shinra with a passion. I want nothing to do with you.
Hi, good to see you too. This would be like walking up to someone who works at like McDonald's and be like, I hate McDonald's. Nights of the Round when you absolutely need to watch 20 minutes of your life. No, when you want to waste 20 minutes of your life, but you want to also copy it 4 times, so you get to spend like an hour and a half watching it. It was a cool animation, but good lord. Beaufort! Ride the wind. Yeah! I keep forgetting I can sprint. More ladies. We've made it all the way back around. The Bahamut Zero was your favorite animation? Yeah! It's been a while since I replayed 7. I say that, but it's only been a few years since I replayed 7. I think I've always been a fan of Shiva, and not for creepy reasons, just because I like the way that animation looks. Because I like those ice animations.
You're with Soldier, I see.
Did he really just walk up to a cop and was like,
have here?
hey, thanks for keeping the streets safe?
Well, no business, really.
It is the duty of the 18th Squad of the Shinra Security Department to patrol the streets of Sector 8.
Try saying that 3 times
Anyone who
fast.
disturbs the peace in Sector 8, soldier or not, will be dealt with.
Whoa now.
Take it easy there, guy.
This is actually good timing. I have something to say.
What'd you just...
What Midgard
What?
needs right now is not Soldier.
You too, man.
What do you mean?
Who is it that finds lost children and takes them back to their mothers?
Et tu, Brute?
Who is it that catches the crooks who steal change from vending machine? Who is it that warns young people talking loudly on their phones in trains?
Really? That's your metric? A-cab.
That is all us.
A-cab.
Who Midgar
His metric
is the
for
Shinra
being a good
Security
cop
Department.
is telling young kids on trains to shut up.
Thanks for your service?
You won't be so arrogant for much longer. We'll be holding a joint training session with soldiers.
Yeah, it's stealing when you grab change from a vending machine. Right?
Security against
I'm
soldier.
not, like...
We'll find out soon
You
enough
know
who
what?
the
I'm
true elites
way more pro Avalanche right now than I've ever been before. If you like, this is the part of the prequel that made me enjoy Avalanche, because before, like, I can understand where they are kind of terrorists, but now, nope, the cops literally out here bragging about busting kids for taking their change out of a vending machine. What is this old lady looking at? The Chocobo Show sign? Do. What's over here? What are we looking at? Is it a coffee shop? Freshness Coffee. What are you doing back here, crazy lady?
An epic tale of doomed love.
Avalanche,
and
Greenpeace
shattered
with
friendships.
guns. I mean, honestly.
It's even been adapted for the stage, and a production is put on every year.
Oh.
I am a member of the study group, a fan club devoted to Genesis.
The
We study
study
Lovelace
group?
to gain deeper insight into the work that Genesis loves so much.
Okay then.
We began as a group that studied the Loveless text within red leather.
Red
another
leather,
Genesis
red
book.
leather, yellow leather, red
However,
leather, yellow leather,
we
red
were
leather,
tired
yellow
of the
leather.
shallow fandom prevalent in red leather. So we broke off from them.
These are Raylos.
Would you like to join the study group and delve deep into the Loveless text?
We used
Like
to be what is it? What do they call Padme and Anakin stands? I don't remember, but now they're Raylos. No, I don't want to join. I'm sorry. You know what? Actually, for the sake of the game, I
Loveless.
do.
It's an So.
Um,
welcome. You are
My
now a
friend
fellow
pissed
worshiper
off my
of
other friend
Loveless.
one time. He signed him up for Greenpeace, and he hasn't known actual peace
Oh,
ever
I think
since.
you just got new mail.
Oh
Why don't you take a
no. I signed up and now I'm gonna get spam. Ah man, let's read these emails. So what does Consul have to say about Angeal? It seems every soldier first class has a quirk or 3, but I think Angeal has a lot of common sense and is a trustworthy fellow. Let's face it, Genesis never found group activities appealing, so Angeal is, in fact, the spiritual leader of Soldier. I got a lot of respect for him too, and I envy you for getting to work with him so often. And the study group, an invitation to Loveless. Loveless on stage is as popular as ever. This year's production retains the love story from the female point of view, with the focus on Acts 2 and 3 as usual. This interpretation features additional scenes of the two friends, making it closer to the original text. Acts 2 and 3 of Loveless have become famous thanks to the plays, but pundits agree that the story's true value lies in Act 4. Could this year's production make up for it? Join us at the theater as we decide for ourselves. I'm never going to stop getting that spam email now. Greenpeace will never leave me alone. Yeah, no, and neither will the study group. Oh, God, I got more from the company newsletter. Personnel announcement 0012. Official personnel announcement. Effective today, Rufus Shinra has been appointed to Vice President and Corporate Officer. Additionally, Rufus Shinra has departed on a long-term business trip, the details of which cannot be disclosed for security reasons. Then why send me this email? Oh, there was a sign I haven't seen yet. What is this one? The Beat. All right. I feel like it's a good time to get back to work now. I feel like we've wasted enough time on the streets. That was great. We spent a lot of time on the streets just to unlock some spam emails that we're going to get. If I get one chain letter in this game, I'm going to be very upset. But then I just think of what we do in the shadows in the chain letter episode. Colin Robinson, give us your email address so that we can send you this chain letter. Because we're cursed. The materia room on the soldier floor is where they perform materia generation. If you bring them a Mako stone, they can turn it into materia for you. Interesting. Whose kid is this? Hey, kid, who's your parent? What'd you say? I didn't catch it.
It's such a huge building, though. I've been lost for a while now.
Where are your parents? You. Is that your kid?
My son got lost inside the Shinra building.
Dude, he's literally right there. He's literally right there.
The young lady at the information center was able to help.
Oh, okay, good.
Thank goodness.
I for real thought this man was telling me that.
About the Shinra company, they always offer service with a smile.
Whatever happened to service with a smile?
Right now, we are running a special on potions. The general public still has to pay full price, but for soldier members and Shinra troops,
His parents got busted for stealing vending machine change.
How about
Dang
you,
it.
sir?
They were young people. They were yelling on the train. You bet I want a potion. That looks like the thing that when you go to the bank, like, you know, the little thing you put in the bank tube and then it goes up and goes over to the bank teller and stuff. That's what it looks like he just drank something out of. Okay. Look, another save spot. I'm not going to save this time because I'm going to keep going. His parents got busted. I still can't believe that. Look at that sweet ride. That's the sweet ride that they use in 7, right? Oh, it's the High Wind. Look at that. That is Sid's thing. Look at the Easter eggs. There's the Hardy Daytona. Yep, because there's Cloud's bike. Shinra number 26 Rocket. That's Rocket Town, right? Where we find Sid.
This is a conceptual model of the project that Shinra Space Development has put all their
This is the Space Force of this. I still can't believe everyone fit in that truck. Right? I saw how big Barrett was. How did he fit in that truck? Yeah, see? Bonnie and Clyde, see? The Shinra model PA-86. Let's get back on the elevator. Oh, it just took us back down. Lame. What happens if I go back? Oh, I guess it's because it didn't take me anywhere. It just took me around. Lame. Upstairs we go. Hey.
Sir, I am a new recruit, sir.
Ah.
I'm committed to giving my all.
The company hasn't beaten you down yet. They'll get there. They'll get there. Give it a couple years. You'll be miserable like the rest of us. Let's go to the soldier floor. You now have to climb 100 levels of stairs.
Hey, Zach. You wanted in the briefing room.
Ah, my good friend
So you
Consul.
should hurry. I had no idea things were so hectic. Sorry I distracted you.
You should be sorry, sir. I'll head over there right now.
Good luck out there. I'll mail you when I have time.
Please don't. Please don't, Consul. You're the worst. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye now. Have fun storming the castle.
I don't suppose you've noticed all this. We have the briefing room, the materia room, all these facilities.
Yep, that's cool. To save!
Hey, Zach. I hear that you were quite the hero in the Wutai operation.
You heard wrong.
They say you must have taken out about 1,000 Wutai soldiers in Fort Tamblin.
You're right, but I couldn't finish any of the boss fights.
I'm gonna be the next one to make first. Me.
Dude, you don't even have a name. I guarantee it's not gonna be you. You're literally just soldier second class. Talk to me when you get a name. The briefing room. I wonder if there's anything in here still. Nope, we've already checked. Alright. Continue without... Oh, okay, hold on a minute.
Hurry then.
I forgot to do a mission. Oh, there's a lot of missions here. What's this? Let's just do some missions real quick. And then I think we'll goof off, play some missions, and then probably a good time to cut it after some missions. But I want to play some of these. Not only does he not have a name, they didn't bother to give him a face. You have lips. You don't even have eyes, sir. Who do you think you are?
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Y'all are face. They're stormtroopers! Not today, stormtroopers. Okay. There's treasure around here somewhere.
Activating combat mode.
Did you just throw a bomb at me? Sit down. You dropped a bomb on me, baby. Aha. Treasure. That's one.
Activating combat mode.
Ow! Who does that? Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. Force lightning. Oh god, we got a glitch. Oh, we broke the game. The game has broke-did. Uh-oh. Hang on. Let me see what I can do real quick. Let me try something. We're gonna get out of there. Let me see what happens if I do this. Hang on. There we go. We didn't break did the game. Okay. That was fun. Gotta love technical difficulties.
Activating combat mode.
Force lightning.
Conflict resolved.
Am I wasting my force lightning? Maybe. Do I care? No.
Activating combat mode.
Do I have any idea where I'm going right now? No.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Bring it on. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah. Hey look, there's our second treasure. Cause if you got the poison, I got the remedy.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah. Ride 'em, cowboys. Horse lightning.
Conflict resolved.
I admit that you bested us in today's training.
Told you I would.
But the troops that participated in the exercise are
Oh, this is the
Many of them have never seen
crappy
real
cop.
combat. Don't expect the same results next time.
A cab. Get out of here, cop. Shinra Alpha number 1 obtained. Mission accomplished. Okay, real quick, while I'm here, I can shop for stuff, right? Yeah. We're gonna buy a good, like 20 potions just to have some potions. And then we'll buy some remedies or some ethers and just a couple remedies. I like having stuff on hand. Now, back to L missions. To end the war with Wutai, pursue the remnants. Sure. Let's knock out some of these real quick.
Activating combat mode.
You brought the puppies. Level up, Dark Blizzard. No, I'm not trying to abort the mission. Sorry, I'm just trying to open this treasure chest. Okay, so we found the treasure chest, so let's just beat this guy and get the heck out of here.
Activating combat mode.
Ow! Rude. Bazinga! Made that one look nice and easy. Hojo's laboratory. Oh, okay, that's the one that it wants me to do. So let's do some more of these. Let's pursue the remnant. Anti-soldier monsters. Let's go get a bulletproof vest. Diddling ding 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 ding. There's my treasure chest. Oh, it's my chance to actually beat Big Ugly in a fight. Since last time I totally didn't. Twin Tomahawk! Hey, Derek, how's it going, man? It's been way too long. I am doing good. How are you? Happy holidays. I hope you guys are safe and happy and having a great time. It's good to see you. I'm just hanging out here, trying to get back in the swing of, ow, hanging out on Twitch. I'm excited to see you, man. It's been a long time. I really do hope you've been well. I know that, I don't know if, did you like stop posting as well on TikTok, or did the algorithm just decide to not show me anything as it does? Ow. Not that one. Not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. And then... Nope. And of course we're blacking out again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Whoa! No! Bad donkey! The holiday's been good, all set for Christmas. That's awesome! Hope you've been well. I have been well. Things are definitely better than they've been. So I can't complain. We're ending the year stronger than we began it, at least at this point in time. So let's... Okay. Mace Boomerang. No, I definitely understand. That's like X-Score Gamer Skills and I were talking earlier about his break from TikTok. I took one for a short while. And then was kind of... I lost my job, and so I was like, I had a little more time to get back to TikTok, and now I'm just trying to do a better job of managing all of my time in general, because I have been consistently awful with said time. And so I've been trying to actually manage my time a little bit better, and that's why, like, I'm hanging out here to make sure that I can get all my equipment to work properly, and then start of the year, we'll get more actual, like, content on a schedule and stuff. Will you stop doing that? Stop it. Alright, let's try this airstrike out. Sorry to hear about the job. That could be a big blow. Yeah.
Not if I can help it.
That's what they say. One door closes, another door opens, and I am opening the doors that I can. You know what I mean? But thank you. Everything's good though. We're all right. Oh God, it's my least favorite ability. Oh, I hate Hellfire. This thing hurts. But it looks cool. And that's why I don't mind watching it, like, every single time. At least for now. No, I always tell people when things get rough, I'm always like, you know, it not only could it be worse in general, but, like, you know, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm alive. I got nothing to really complain about other than wanting to complain.
Good work, both of you.
These weird tutorial flashbacks.
He's gone missing. I'll explain later.
Tell him, Superman.
Things will escalate. Be prepared.
What was the point of that? Oh, to tell me that Octaslash is ready, I guess.
Concentrate.
I'm feeling it.
Never actually played. Yeah, so this is a remaster. It just came out like last week. Because I think it's because they're cashing in kind of on the hype from the remake. And so they released, they re-released Crisis Core just a few days ago. I think Tuesday it came out. And so this is the remaster. Overall, I'm really digging it. It is a lot of fun. It plays really well. Graphics are holding up real nice. Like, I'm digging it quite a bit. And I loved it. Like I was telling everybody earlier, I bought a PSP just to play Crisis Core back when it came out. And so this, like, feels kind of like coming home. But it honestly plays a lot smoother than I even remember. I think it's because I only ever played it on the PSP. So like, it's actually pretty nice on console. I don't hate it. Oh god, this might have been a mistake. These guys are kind of rough. Oh god. That's awesome. I remember I bought a PSP just to play the Y series. Yeah, no, that's like we were talking about PSP games in general, and I was like, there was this, and then X-Core Gamer Skills was talking about how he was playing Chains of Olympus, the God of War game. I was like, don't thunder him, please. There we go. I also like, and I know this is the preaching to the choir, but it made me feel so bad when I read that this came out in 2008 in the United States, which was the year after I graduated high school. And that was one of my moments of, oh goodness. Oh, we got that Assault Master all the way up. Let's put Darkfire back on. Making you feel old. Oh yeah, see you're not that much older than me. You're literally, I graduated in 2007, so like we're not that far apart. I'm always worried because usually whenever I bring up my age, people will inevitably tell me like, oh, well, little do you know, I'm actually 17 years older than you. And I'm like, oh, well then I'll be quiet next time. I'm sorry. Yeah. People usually assume I'm older. It's, you know what it is? It's the aura. You know, you give off that like good dad aura. And and that's a good thing to give off in general. So I say it's the vibes, and they're good vibes. You're good people. Seeking precious items. Okay, I should do this one so that I can actually move on in general, because I think it's going to keep giving me more and more missions if I don't stop.
Activating combat.
Oh look, you again, my best friend. I definitely love when you run up on me instead of just staying still where I can hit you. Ow. Well, you're very welcome, Derek. I appreciate you giving off those vibes. You know? Let's see. No, 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 no. Hey, I think I figured out how to actually play this game that time. Don't do it. Don't do it. No! Hey, look, I made that look easy this time. It only took me like... That's the third time I fought Ifrit. That's the first time it actually looked good. Ifrit has been added to the digital mind wave. There's the traditional. After acquiring it, the digital mind wave. Okay. Oh, see, this has... Oh, just fight Ifrit again? Let's see. They have robots to support them this time. So, what's the story for this game? Okay, so have you ever played Final Fantasy VII? Or do you remember Final Fantasy VII? In 7, you played as Cloud, and you learn kind of along the way that there was a guy named Zack who was kind of like his inspiration, shall we say, to not spoil too much. And this is a prequel to Final Fantasy VII, where you follow Zack, this handsome gentleman here, and learn more about Sephiroth and Sephiroth's brothers, Genesis and Angeal, the other first-class soldiers. And because it kind of relies on a spoiler from Final Fantasy VII, I won't go into it, but basically it's just really important to know what really happened to Cloud, or to Zack, to understand what happened to Cloud in actual Final Fantasy VII.
Or you'll fail.
And Sephiroth?
Refusing to go, apparently.
Oh, what is that? They spoil him too much.
Why don't you say that to his face?
No thanks.
Yeah, and they re-released this game now to coincide with the Final Fantasy VII remake, just because, you know, it's a perfect time to cash in on that, on the IP. And like I said, it really does kind of hold up.
Weird trees.
But I assume you could play this without even having played regular old 7, or the remake, because this is just going to tell you a lot of the true story. It'll kind of like answer some questions for you before you get them even asked, but it wouldn't do a bad thing.
Have known each other a long time.
See, I'm over here telling you they're brothers and stuff. I have to actually play 7. 7 is great. I love 7. I'm not as huge on it as some other people, but it was one of the first games I got for the original PlayStation, so it's got that nostalgia factor for me.
Conflict resolved.
Okay. Yeah, what's great is I will say that up until like the ending of this game, there's really nothing that like spoils 7. It just contextualizes it. It's like a standard prequel.
Retrieve or destroy. Those are the president's strict orders.
Okay, no sweat.
I'll never get over okay. It's the I guess not being, you know, like familiar with Japanese culture, I didn't realize how important that movement is to all these games. Oh, good old Kunsel sent me some email. Let's see what he said now. Apples. You got an assignment in Benora, right? How is the place? I hear there are a lot of Shinra people there. Apparently the village's main source of income is the production and processing of apples. The rest of their budget is made up of subsidies from Shinra. Now, why would Shinra care about such a tiny village? Could it have something to do with Mako? Or There's got to be something fishy going on there. I'm going to look into it. You were on a totally different spectrum of gaming back then. Everyone was playing PS1, 2, Xbox 360, and I was plugging along with my GameCube. Took me forever to switch. Hey, you know what? I still love GameCube. I didn't play as much, but like, I loved GameCube, but yeah, I was a PlayStation guy for years, which makes it so funny that I'm an Xbox player now. Guard hounds, bad puppy. Why do these things look less like dogs than the other things I fought? Like, that's a cat. That's not a dog. That's a cat with a tail on its shoulder blades.
In combat mode.
Ow! Hiya! Take that.
Oh yeah.
Resolving conflict one murder at a time. Okay. You look handsome over there. Let's fight this thing, but we're gonna need... Whoop. We're gonna need our Dark Thunder back. Because you definitely look like a little boy who's gonna love him some electricity. Let's hit him with the zippy zaps. Nice! I love NPC mode. It's my favorite mode. I get to watch him do all the cool things that I can't do. Did he just split a missile in half? Okay, that's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Splitting a missile in half. Pretty dope move. Ow! Surely you wouldn't just spam thunder attacks, would you? Yikes. Go ahead, shoot me with your little cannons. And I will spam lightning attacks until you settle down. Don't shoot me! Oh, bare hands time. Right? Like, the cutscenes are sick. It reminds me, like, it really does look a lot like the 10 remaster, but like it looks cleaner than the Final Fantasy X remaster, but honestly, like, pretty much the same look effectively, which is really good. I mean, especially considering how old these games are.
Where did you hear that?
Sephiroth said it.
The technology was stolen from our scientists.
Huh?
It apparently allows Genesis's abilities and traits to be transplanted to soldier members and monsters.
Soldier and monsters? We're the same?
See, this is the other thing that this game does is, so in addition to teaching you about Zack, it also explains what soldiers are. Like, we learn in 7 a good, like, you know, rudimentary explanation of it in the game proper, but in this you really learn more about what the what the truth is, and you really kind of get a deeper explanation of it, and you get more of Sephiroth's thoughts about the actual process that you don't get in 7. Okay, well, after that little zippy zap there, I think I am actually going to go ahead and get ready to wrap things up here. So I am going to hop out of here real quick and back over to the main camera. Let's pop back over. Here we go. We can still hear that in the background. Boom. That was really fun. And Crisis Core Reunion, total 10 out of 10, like so far. I'm going to definitely keep playing that. I'm going to alternate, at least for right now, between that and High on Life for the rest of the year. I think that's going to be what we do for the rest of the year. Thank you to Derek. I'm glad that you're here. X-Core Gamer Skills, Queenie, I believe it was Gossamer. Everybody who stopped in said something. I appreciate you guys dropping in. Like I said, I am going to be just off and on streaming for the rest of the year. And then come the first of the year, we will have a full-on schedule hammered out. And I will be hanging out with you guys more often because, again, I could be playing video games on my own and just sitting on the bed or on the couch playing games, or I can hang out with you guys. And this is so much more fun than just hanging out playing games by myself. So, like always, I appreciate you guys. Come on back, subscribe, follow, whatever it is on this platform. I got to get used to that stuff. But anyway, it was great to catch you as well. Like I said, I'll be here. I'll be back. You have a great night as well. It was a good pleasure to see you. And again, to see everybody. So for tonight, I'm going to go ahead and sign out of here, go over to the outro. You guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you soon. If I don't see you again before the end of the year, before the end of the holidays, stay safe. Have a happy holiday. Remember, this is a safe place. I love you. I'm proud of you. Have a great night.
You are now leaving the SK base. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And never forget, the Force will be with you, always.